Hello. I finally have Sai done. So today I am so happy because I can finally sketch Windbreaker. I love Sai, but I really wanted to draw Windbreaker because they came up with like a new visual of Kaji, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to draw this. So I am here, trying to sketch Kaji today. I'm so happy because I just really wanted to draw him. Hi. Oh, you're on time because I'm sketching Windbreaker today. But it'll just be like a really short sketch because I need to prepare for like the event that I have in the short future. So I will just be sketching him, and I don't think it will be a print, but I don't know. For some of the characters that I really like, I might do freebies. Like, might make this into like a freebie for. I do have like a really tiny local event this weekend. I might make it a freebie or something. We will see. If I finish it, then it will be a freebie, I guess. I might put it on my online shop too for anyone who like wants it. I'll just give it out for free if anyone buys Windbreaker stuff, but that is if I actually feel like it looks good enough. If not, like I will not give it out. So we'll see. I really like his visual. Anyone who has not seen it before, let me just find the, what is it called, my layer. This is the new visual of Kaji. Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna finish drawing it. Oh, so cute! I can't believe they came out with this. I'm like crazy. Okay, I feel like this is. I think his face is kind of like the way that I drew his face. Not like his face is weird. It's just the way that I drew it looks kind of weird. It needs to be here. Where is my layer beneath? Okay, I feel like it looks okay. I feel like it could be better though. Let me redraw like a less messy layer. Yeah. I might have to delete the ones below because they're kind of wrong. Like this one was kind of wrong. Yeah, this one was really weird. Yeah. The new one should be. This one does look a little better. Let me just pull out the reference again, because his outfit. Good luck with your event. Thank you. Kaji looks so cute in your style. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored that you said that. Thank you so much. Like, I think the original is really, really cute. So I love all the Windbreaker official art. They're always so cute. I know, it's crazy. Like, okay, so like, I love Windbreaker, I love Blue Lock, and I love Haikyuu. So I always look at their official art stuff. And well, like when I talk about official art, I'm not talking about like the mangaka. Like it has nothing to do with the one who like drew this, but like it's more like the merch that they have. Like, cause I'm based in the States. I don't know where you're based in, but I'm based in the States, and in the States, like we have Kinokuniya, right? So like that's the Japanese bookstore, and sometimes they have like official merch. So sometimes I do go in and look at them, and honestly, I feel like for the Haikyuu ones, sometimes they keep reusing designs. Like I've seen some of the designs, or like I've bought some of them before, and I was like, why is it the same design again? They just keep making the same designs over and over again. And obviously, like there are some new merch that are really cute, but I think like because Haikyuu has been around for so long that like they probably have had enough cute merch, or I already have like a few Kageyama plushies, and like I have a bunch of Haikyuu merch at home already, like, but then I feel like Blue Lock. Okay, so Windbreaker's merch is really cute too, but literally like Blue Lock has the cutest merch ever. Like I always look at them, and they're all so unique and special. Like I'm just like, how do you come up with so like such cute merch? If I lived in Japan, I'm pretty sure I would be broke already. Because I'm like, I would be buying so much. Like it's insanely cute, and they keep coming out with it. And one of my friends who's in Japan, she sent me like pictures of Blue Lock and Sanrio collabs. I'm like, I envy you so much because I cannot find that here in the States. But good news is I actually think I saw like, wait, was it a Blue Lock cafe in New York? Am I dreaming? Or I feel like I saw that. Actually, let me search that up. I definitely feel like I've seen it. Like, I recently saw that Blue Lock Cafe New York. Let me see if I'm tripping or something. Yeah, there's like a Blue Lock Cafe NYC posted 6 days ago. Someone posted 6 days ago. When is it coming to California? I need it in California, please. I would drive all the way there, wherever they are. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, I'm actually pretty glad that like at least in the States we are slowly getting some more stuff, you know, some more anime stuff, and I'm really happy that like now anime is like more loved, I would say, because I remember like I don't know, like even a few years back it was not this popular. And certainly when I was in like elementary school or like middle school, high school, definitely a lot less people talked about anime. And now I'm just like, wow, look at all the people who love anime characters. I love it. Like it makes me so happy because I think in the past, like I do have friends who like anime, and I do like, so I actually watch everything possible. Not like everything possible, but I watch obviously I watch anime, I read manga, but I also do watch like K-dramas and stuff, you know, like a little bit of it. And I do watch J-dramas, I watch Taiwanese dramas, like I just watch everything. Like anything that is funny, cute, I watch. But some of my friends only watch anime, and I feel like sometimes don't even really want to like let people know that they watch anime just because of like of how people kind of look at them, you know. But now I feel like, you know, K-pop and K-pop anime, everything, like I feel like it's being so popular that it makes me so happy. I'm like, nice, now everyone knows how good these things are, you know. Like you're missing out if you're not watching it. Let me see. I've seen some of. Wait, sorry. Oh yeah, I've heard of. Sometimes they're at conventions ago. I've seen some of the Blue Lock merch. Oh my god, they're all so silly. Yeah, no, I think like there's a bunch of Blue Lock merch of like, what's it called, like them and desserts. And they're holding like huge utensils. That set is so pretty because what happens is that like I feel like a lot of Japanese artists, they actually draw like all the official merch that comes out. So like I follow enough to always see people draw official merch, because whenever they draw it, they also like stick the picture of the actual merch design like next to it. So I always see them and I'm like, that set is so cute. Like everyone's holding just like huge forks and like huge spoons or something, or like knives. It's so pretty. I was just like, I really want this set, but yeah, no, I can't get it here, so it's okay. I think it was like a cafe collab or something, and I feel like Japan has so much collabs that it's like insane. I feel like people would not be able to save, like if you loved anime. Or imagine, like, it's not only anime, like, if you loved K-pop, imagine if you were in Korea, like, wouldn't you just, like, not have any money left? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you would always be, like, looking at the new merch, and I feel like it's so hard to, like, not buy if they're, like, literally in front of your face 24/7. But maybe, like, at some point you would stop buying them because you're, like, tired of collecting. I don't know. But, like I think in the past I always like looked at, I think, wait, how should I say this? So like In the past I would always look at like official art, but then since I started like drawing seriously, I was like, oh my gosh, fan art is so pretty, and like I started buying so much fan art instead. I mean, it's like I kind of want to support local artists as well, but yeah, like some of the fan art are the reasons why I start liking characters more. Like for Love and Deep Space, I didn't start playing it until I bought fan art of it, because like the fan art was so good. I was like, wow, now I need to play the game. But yeah, now I don't play it as often anymore because I feel like it takes up a lot of time. But then I'm back in like the anime rabbit hole. I know, like his hair, like yeah, that's for later. And yeah, hopefully this would end up okay. I do want to post it for like Valentine's Day, because this is like a Valentine's Day outfit. So right here it goes. Maybe here. Okay, now let me add this clip. Oh, so cute that they added a clip to his hair. And I also really love it when like they change characters' hairstyles, which is what they did for Kaji here. I'm still waiting for people to change Haikyuu characters' hairstyles. Like, can you just make merch of that? I really want to see that, because Blue Lock has so many, and I think Windbreaker has a bunch too. But like Haikyuu, come on, give me more cute merch. I want to see them. There was one set that like I saw a while back, like that they had like beach balls, like they had their little mascot beach balls. It was so cute. Like that set was really cute. But yeah, I really want to see them with like different hairstyles. See, if I went to where did I start last time? I have a whole list of anime, and it comes out to like over 60 of them. I feel like I'm getting lazy about watching anime. I recently started like finishing Free Eren, because I haven't finished like the first season. Like I feel bad saying that. Like I love Himo and I love Free Eren, but I haven't like finished the entire season yet. So like right now I'm actually trying to finish it. So I watched like, I think I'm up till episode 19 now, so I'm almost done with the first season. But yeah, no, I think like I'm getting lazier at discovering new animes, or like maybe it's my attention span being like shorter. Like I feel like if it doesn't impress me in like the first 10-15 minutes, then I stop watching it. There was one that I started, like I just couldn't finish it. Like it was too slow paced for me, like some of them. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting lazier at like discovering like new animes, but maybe it's because I'm also really busy. So but I have been reading manga. Like I recently have I finished it yet? I think I'm maybe like a few pages away from finishing Nozaki. Like I really like Nozaki. It's so funny. I'm like, if they come up with a second season, I would cry because it's so silly. I love it. If I went to Japan, I would go broke from buying a bunch of Tokyo Revengers and Windbreaker merch so fast, bro. I heard that Tokyo Revengers is very similar to Windbreaker, except that Windbreaker has more of a storyline. That's what I heard. I haven't seen Tokyo Revengers before, but I know that it's like this, like it's kind of similar, right? But yeah, no, I would be so broke from like, well, I'm actually going to Japan soon. I might be broke after that, so hopefully my event goes well. It better go well. If not, I'm kind of cooked, or like maybe I'll just not spend and sit there and look at all the merch, take pictures of the merch, and not be able to buy. Let's see. I love seeing all different hairstyles in merch. OMG, yeah, me too. I love seeing their different hairstyles. It's so cute, and it's it's always different, like seeing fan art with like different hairstyles versus official merch, because it's like, oh my gosh, look, it's like official merch, and like they actually did this hairstyle for this character, and it makes me really happy. And talk about the funny hairstyles of Free Aaron, it's so cute too. Okay, pay attention here because I feel like I didn't draft this properly. This line is definitely off. Oh, and my side print is finally done. I'm really happy because I think it's the first time I spent so much time on a single print, or like actually putting in so much effort to think through it. I feel like I've used most of my brain cells just drawing that print. Let me see. Make sure I'm drawing this correctly. And we need that one little thing here. Okay. Right there. Nice. It is Tokyo Revengers is kind of like Windbreaker, but it has time travel and motorcycles. Oh, okay. And do they fight with their fists too? Because I think like it's such a weird question, but I don't really like watching stuff where people die supernaturally, if you understand what I mean. Because I think like it makes me feel, it feels very unsettling. Like obviously people have different preferences, but for me, I just cannot deal with that, and it makes me kind of anxious sometimes when I see like gore. Like, but then yeah, and then someone was like, but Windbreaker is kind of like violent. I'm like, I mean, it's their fists, and it feels like something that could happen in real life, you know, punching people, and I don't think it's like that violent. Like, I don't see it as violent. But anyway, I mean, no judging, because you know there are things that I can't watch either. They use their fists mostly. Tokyo Revengers is kind of sad, but has a super happy ending that makes up for literally all the sadness that happens. Oh really? Okay, I did not know that. I didn't know that was sad, because like one of my friends is really into action stuff, and she was like, oh, Tokyo Revengers is just you know, fighting, and she didn't tell me that was sad. She just said that it was like a lot of fighting, and I was like, oh okay. And she said that it looks like it feels like Windbreaker. I'm like, oh really? But I haven't like actually looked into it yet. I don't even know how the characters look. Let me actually just search it up really quickly now. Tokyo Revengers. Oh, okay. I recognize them now. Yeah, I feel like I've definitely seen these characters before. Wow, that's a lot of people in there. I'm like looking at like some, I don't know, like there's like a cover picture with like 20 people in there. That's a lot of people. But I guess like Windbreaker's a lot of people too. I cried a lot, but the ending made me feel better. Oh yeah, that's good to know. Like I think if it's touching, like, or if it's like sad or something, it makes you like more into the characters of anything. Because it's like you see their backstories, you see their struggles, and like, or you see what happens to them, and it just makes you feel more for the characters, in my opinion. I mean, I cried so much for Windbreaker already. Like, how do you make me cry every single update? It's crazy. Okay, my brush needs to be a little thicker because I can't see it. Okay. Now I feel like he looks a little too skinny. He was like a little too buff when I first drew him, but now he looks a little too skinny. Kaji's supposed to have a lot of muscles. as we have seen in, was it episode 11 or 12? It was 12, yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll just like this up a little bit. Maybe that would help. There. And then what's this line? Did I draw this line? Where is this? Yeah, where is that? What? Oh, I drew it on the wrong layer. Okay, that's why. I was like, I can't rub that off. Why? What is going on? Do you hear my phone ringing? Just wondering. I don't pick up phone calls these days because I'm like, sometimes they might be scammers. That's why, like, if I don't recognize the phone number, I usually do not like pick it up. Okay, so like my volume is like on my laptop, and I always never know like if it picks up the ringtone as well, or like anything that I'm playing on the screen. But yeah, I don't pick up unknown phone calls these days because I'm like, there's like too much scammers going on trying to like figure out if you are using that phone number or something. I really like it. That's the reason I found Windbreaker actually. Oh really? Wow. What was there like a collab or something? Now that I think about it, I don't know. I hate drawing on. I just really like Japanese delinquents. I do too. Don't worry. Like to talk about all the other animes that I've watched before. I feel like I just love the delinquents so much. I hate drawing on the wrong layer. Me too. It always happens to me actually. Like I've done it so many times, countless times. Okay, and then yeah, I only pick up the phone if I know who's calling. Yeah, it was so funny. So like one time, my dentist actually called me, and because like the phone number that I call him with is different from the phone number that he called me with. Am I saying that correctly, or am I tripping up my words? I think I said that correctly. And so like when I picked up the phone, he like, I did not say anything first because I was like, I know that like, because at that time I was still like, you know, I was expecting some phone calls from other people, and so I was like, okay, I don't really know their phone numbers, and so I just like, I was just quiet for like 5 seconds or something, and then my dentist was like, hello. And I was like, hi, sorry, I'm just like trying to make sure you're not AI. And then he like laughed at it. But yeah, it was so funny. So I was just like, I don't want anyone to be recording my voice, so I need to make sure it's a real human being, you know. But then there was like a really awkward silence for like 5 seconds because I did not talk at all. Because you know, sometimes like they just want to know if like you're using the number, or if someone is using the number. Or I keep seeing like videos of how people say that, you know, there are people who try to like just get you like how your voice sounds or something. I don't really know. So that's why like I sometimes just like either I do not pick up, or if I'm expecting a phone call from someone that I do not know their number, so like, you know, like doctor appointments and stuff, I do not say anything first. I wait for them to like speak up. And sometimes I actually Google the number when I see it on my phone. But I always feel like if it's something important, they would call you again. Like they wouldn't stop after like one call. Or like they would leave a voice message if it's like something that's important. So I feel like it's so annoying that like now, like these days, we all have to like think about all these things. Because I like, even just like maybe 3 or 4 years back, we didn't have to think about so much stuff. It's crazy, like technology stuff. Yeah, for real. I hate having to deeply inspect any photos I find that have a possibility of being AI. Yeah, if you're talking about artwork, it's kind of hard now. Like I think sometimes I look at a picture and I'm like, oh, this is so pretty, and then afterwards I look at the hand and I'm like, oh, this is AI. Or like, you know, the unknown languages that AI generates. Like I think recently I actually saw like a post about how it like Italian what's it called, like Italian posters had were generated by AI or something, like some sort of posters in Italio in Italy. Can't speak today. In Italy was like generated by AI. I saw that on Reddit. People were like talking about it, and it's like there are some like words that AI generates on pictures that like they just look like scribbles and are not actual words, but they look like words, which is really weird. And I actually saw that on like a poster while I was walking around in the city last weekend. I was like, oh yeah, those are like really weird stuff, because it was like a Lunar New Year poster. And you know, like so I know Chinese characters, like I can speak Mandarin, so I understand Chinese characters, and I was looking at those and I'm like, this is not Chinese, like it just looks weird, and it's definitely not language. Because you know, I think I'm pretty good at recognizing like actual languages, like now, even if I don't know how to read them. And I'm like, this is definitely not a language, it just looks like scribbles, and it just looks really weird. It was like yeah, it was like those like I don't know what it's called in English. It's like the little the red square pieces of paper where people use like write calligraphy on, but it was not a Chinese character on it. So I was like, this is so weird. But yeah, unfortunately, it's yeah. I feel like as an artist, I'm actually kind of scared of AI. Like I know like a lot of people. Well, there are artists that say that they are not really concerned about AI stuff, but I think like I am actually pretty concerned. Like I feel like I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about it. Like I'm very concerned about it, because I'm like, you know, I'm not a big artist, and by the time I improve, like AI would probably already be like so great, because now AI is like, it's kind of like iPhone 1.0. Like this is AI 1.0, and you never know what it can do in the future. So I'm actually kind of concerned. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I can do, but I am definitely concerned about that. Let's see. Okay, let me turn off the draft layer to take a look at how this is looking. I actually don't think I like his posture that much. Okay, let me try to see if I can do anything about this. Maybe it's like bending a little too much. Let's just do that. See if this is better. I still don't really like it. What if I did like... And if this is like right here. I don't really like how this is looking. Actually, this is slightly better. Just double check. Okay, then I have to like, because he's not bending as much, I need to update these buttons here. So the perspective is not off, like the tiny bit higher here. Okay, I think this is slightly better. And then he has like a little flap thing here. So it goes like here and then down right there and here, and then there's like a little thing beneath as well, which goes down. Okay, there. Okay, double check again. Okay, I think this is okay. It's probably just okay because I mean it's a sketch, but I still want to make it look nice. Yeah, AI scares me too. It destroys the environment and it's progressing too fast. I hope it stops working or something because it's concerning. Yeah, I think it's slightly concerning too. And I don't know, like I definitely still feel like there's a lot of value if people like learn things themselves instead of rely too much on AI. Because I do see some people who like overly rely on it, and I just feel like it's better to like, you know, try to like learn things yourself too. But anyway, I mean, I can stop what's happening in the world, so I'm curious, what drawing app do you use? If you're comfortable with answering that. Yes, of course, I am using Clip Studio Paint. I think it is most suited for drawing manga. That's what I heard. I did try using Photoshop, but it doesn't work for me. Like, it doesn't, like, I just find it too confusing for me. I am able to edit with Photoshop, but drawing, I just feel like it's kind of confusing for me. So I prefer using Clip Studio Paint, and I think it is, I just think it's easier to use. Okay, wait, those lines were too thick. Let me just redo it. But yeah, I do recommend Clip Studio Paint, and I'm also using like the most basic, like the basic that like no one would even believe how basic it is. Like I'm using the, like I haven't upgraded it or anything, so I think like I don't know what version it is now, but I'm using like the very early like 1 point something version still. And I mean, I don't even need to use the other stuff in my opinion. I'm just drawing here, you know. I know that like people like using brushes and stuff, and like, or like the, what's it called, like the mannequins. What are they called? Like those things that you like people just sketch over them. But I don't know how to use. Firstly, I don't know how to use those. Secondly, I feel like anatomy is still very important to learn. So do not skip that. Even if there are, you know, mannequins, we'll just call them mannequins, because if your anatomy is not good, using those, like, it's still very hard for you to like sketch over them. Like, you need to have like a certain level of understanding. But yeah, my understanding is pretty bad too, so it's okay, we'll take our time. Okay, I think it looks slightly better now. Slightly better. Okay. Wait, that should be here. Okay, there we go. And then what else do I want to do here? Okay, I feel like, let me turn off this layer too. I just want to make sure he looks okay, because I feel like his anatomy, why can't I say this word properly? Anatomy is anatomy, and anatomy is it's a tiny bit off, like, or maybe I just don't really know how to fix it. It just looks a tiny, like, very slightly off. Well, at least I'm thinking right here. Let me pull out this thing. Why? I feel like it looks right. I didn't really draw that wrong. It looks right to me, but then when I do the outline, it looks kind of weird. Like the blue box, I think is right. Let's see. Just make this a little. Okay, that way I can see clearly. Maybe it's his sleeve right here. I think I'm probably kind of bad at drawing like the shoulder part. Like, I don't know how the folds go. Maybe it's like, okay, so actually it might be like, maybe I should follow the perspective and go down this route and then like make this a little. Okay, right here. This is even better. Wait, how was it before? Okay, yeah, I think it looks slightly better, but okay, and then I need to adjust other stuff because of that. I see his elbow is a little off now. There, I need to update this part. Okay, so shoulders here, we go straight down. We need to make sure that everything is linking correctly, so it should be here. Perfection. Now I'm like teaching as I go. Great, maybe I can become a teacher. Who knows? Well, actually someone did ask me if I wanted to teach, and I was like, I don't know where to find my students. Like, I don't know if anyone wants to learn from me. And they were like, oh, you can teach kids. Kids like find everything great. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to teach kids. I do find kids really cute, but I'm like, I don't really know how to teach kids properly. Like, I mean, if it's not drawing, then maybe I would be able to teach them, because I did volunteer work before, and like I mainly taught kids like English, maths, Chinese, and stuff like that, you know, and like there are worksheets that they need to complete, so I just teach them whatever they need to learn from in the worksheets. But then I'm like, drawing, I don't know, what am I supposed to teach them? Like, I don't even know the basics. Like, what do I do? Like, teach them how to draw a sun or something? I don't know. Or be like, hey, come on, like, look at this. This is my windbreaker art. Let me teach you how to draw windbreaker today. That would be so awkward. And like the parents would be like, oh, what is she talking about? And I'll be like, yeah, you're fired. You're not supposed to teach kids hard stuff like this and not teach kids how to draw fighting guys. I use Procreate. Oh yeah, I have a friend who draws like really well who uses Procreate. The only thing about Procreate, like the only reason why I did not do Procreate is because because I don't have an iPad, and I think you can only draw on an iPad for Procreate, right? Like I think Procreate you can only download Procreate on your iPad instead of like your laptop, and that's the reason why I did not try Procreate. That's the sole reason. And I think like I just cannot really draw on what's it called? I literally just said the word on tablets. No, that was not the word that I said. iPads. Yeah, I just cannot do that just because I feel like my neck would be in so much pain if I kept looking down. Because right now, like I'm using my like what's it called? Like I'm using Wacom, and it's like I still look straight at my screen. I just draw like how I draw on a piece of paper. What are those called? Like a tablet too? I don't know. But yeah, that's how I draw now. Like I feel like that way it doesn't strain my neck that much. So that's why if I'm able to use the apps without any problem, then I don't really care too much about changing what I'm using. But yeah, I know that Procreate is very easy to use, so it's good that you're using that. Anatomy was too hard, so I kept it as accurate as possible. If it looks off, well, I guess that's part of my art style now. Yeah, anatomy is like really hard, and so what I learned from like other artists is that anatomy should come like at the very end. Like it's not something that a beginner should be learning because you'll be like too focused with like all the tiny little details that it makes it really hard for you to like get better at the basics. And I think in the past I did not really agree, but now I'm like, oh, now I understand why people say that, because it's like for anatomy, like the very basic anatomy, you just need to make sure that you know like the very basic proportions, and I think that is basically enough for like a beginner stage. And I feel like the beginner stage is actually really long. And I mean, I watched like multiple videos that said the same thing. It's like, you first just have to make sure the proportions are correct. So by proportions, it's basically like from your foot to your knee and your knee to your hips, it has to be the same length. Like those kind of basic stuff. That's like all basically the core stuff that you need, like just like don't draw someone with like hands that touch the ground or something, So it's like those really basic stuff to that you need to know, but then as you progress slowly, like you learn the basics of other stuff, then like the muscle stuff, like those really harder anatomies should come like very late, because if you learn at the beginning without any foundations, then like when you do like gesture drawings, or like if you draw like a character, you would be like so focused on like the tiny details that like you would lose the entire picture, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's what I learned from like other people by looking at other people's videos, by watching other people's videos. So I have an iPad, so that's why I have Procreate. I used to use what's that, Ibis Paint. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Let me see. Oh, is that a Japanese app? When I search it, there's like Japanese that pops up. Oh, I've actually never seen this before. The site kind of looks like Clip Studio Paint. Oh, that's really cool. Wow, there's a lot of downloads too. I didn't know that. Okay, let me get back to my drawing. Okay, I feel like it looks slightly better now. Or maybe his well, I cannot think of any words. His shoulder might be a little too, maybe I need to make it a little rounder. I can't. It's so hard for me to find words today. That's crazy. Is this even remotely better? I think it is. Okay. We add his eyes. Okay, I think I need a. Okay, I need to work on his eyes a little more. Like it doesn't look like Kaji's eyes. Okay. I already tried my very best, but I feel like I always need a few trials for me to actually figure out the actual way of drawing his eyes. Eyes always takes me a really long time. Okay, let me add a new layer. Draft, Kaji, and then this is the outline. Eyes. Okay. I need to look at his face again. This is. I just noticed this. There's something poking out here. I guess it's his ear, but I'm not. Are you supposed to see that? Like, oh, maybe you are. It just feels a kind of weird way to draw that, but anyway. Oh, and also like recently, I saw like, I'm not gonna name it out, but like I saw like one of the animes that I watched. They had like official merch that I'm 95% sure they used AI, because the hands, it looked very obviously wrong. Like even my friend who does not draw was like, yeah, the hand looks very weird. And so I feel like they used AI, but I'm not sure. Like I did not say anything, but anyway. Okay, let me try drawing his eye. I feel like I'm just like resketching this. Okay, let me actually, I need to think about how I want to draw this. Maybe his nose needs to be a little closer to the side. Okay, get started. Let me make this layer a little more transparent so I can see. Okay, I think his nose should go here. There, his mouth. Okay, wait, his mouth is really weird too. Oh, after drawing this, then I really have to go and try to draft Ren. I was looking at like pictures today to see like how people drew her and to get inspired. Because I mean, I like when you talk about Ren, like I still feel like the most classic scene was like the blue flower petals flying around, but everyone draws that. So I'm like, do I really want to add one more piece that looks exactly the same as other people? But maybe I'll end up doing that because I like that scene. I understand I forget the words all the time. Yeah, me too. And I end up being like, 1 second, I cannot think. And then like it's better if like when so I have one friend who like who speaks like both Chinese and English, And so like sometimes we both cannot think of the right words in English, and we're just like, oh, you know, like it just means this in Chinese, and we're like, oh, okay, I get what you mean. Like I think that's like one of the benefits of knowing multiple languages, because we're like, you can just always code switch like whenever you need to. Oh, do I want to use this brush first? Okay, I feel like it's fine. Just need to make sure it looks dark enough when I... Okay. Oh, accidentally switched to blue. Okay, this eye is fine. I feel like it's the other eye that's like tripping. Okay, maybe a little more careful when I draw this up. Hopefully it looks okay later. Okay. Oh wait, it's not that... It's... The line is not supposed to be that smooth. Okay, I didn't... Now I know. That's why. It's supposed to be like that. That's a weird shape of his eye. Maybe I should just draw it in the way that I used to draw. I don't really like that shape that he uses. Yeah, I feel like this like curved line looks better than the shape that they used. Okay. Okay, let me turn off that draft layer. Okay, that line needs to be a little thicker. Let me just do that. Or actually, I'll just layer one more line. Like that. Okay. Yep, that's good. Okay, his eyebrows. Oh, okay, I'm kind of tired already. The way you draw eyes is literally so awesome. Really? Thank you. I mean, okay, so I feel like all the times I kind of try to match the original art style, because I feel like if I change it too much, it doesn't look like the character anymore. And I don't like that. Like, I want people to know that, okay, this is Kaji, this is Sakura. Like, so I try to match it as close as possible. And at some point, like, so I think like in the past, I was really good at matching art styles. And then like, I feel like as I started drawing, there's like clearly a preference of how I like drawing faces. And then it got like really hard drawing haiku characters in their original style. Like I was like, what happened? Like I cannot go back to that style. Please help me. But yeah, I feel like now I'm a little better at it again. But yeah, like I think once you develop your own style, it gets really, really hard to draw in people's styles, because these characters, they're also someone's style, you know. still don't really have my own style. It's, yeah, like I feel like it still keeps changing. It keeps changing. And this is, I feel like this eyebrow looks off. Still looks kind of off. He looks kind of aloof. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like somewhere. I feel like I overdid it for like my draft, but then let's see if this is slightly better this way. Okay, maybe I need to switch, like I need to rotate my canvas a tiny bit so it's easier for me to see. Zoom out. He looks too aloof. I don't like that. Kaji's not supposed to be like that. Let me see if I can move his eyes around. Maybe it needs to be higher. No, I think this was the right. It's just the right height. It's just, I think it's his eyebrows that's not working. Maybe this one needs to be a little more slant, tilted or something. Here. He still looks really aloof to me. I do that too. I just match at least the shape of the eye at the very least. My art style is heavily inspired off of Windbreaker and Tokyo Revengers. Oh, that's nice. Like I mean I don't really know about Tokyo Revengers, but I love the Windbreaker style. It's so cute. It's not like cute, but I love it. Okay, I need to think about why this is off. Okay, I think I might need to move his eyes a tiny bit too. Just make sure this. When I usually do not use this brush for my outline, but since it's a sketch, I kind of want it to look like a sketch, so. Is this better or not? I don't really know. But yeah, I think this is slightly better. Like just a tiny bit better. And I think his mouth also needs some sort of change just because it looks, the position of it looks a tiny bit off. Or maybe I need to redraw his mouth. I think I should just redraw his mouth actually. It doesn't look good. I actually debated like hang on. I debated like having him stick his tongue out. I'm like, would Kaji do that? I don't know. If he's like eating his lollipop, maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I literally just walked off to close the window. Okay, I'm back now. Let's see. Because sometimes like people start yelling outside and stuff, and I'm like, it just gets noisy. I also live like next to like a lot, and so there's like always a lot of people outside. I want to pinch Kaji's cheeks. He's so silly. He would get so mad at you. He would go crazy, girl. He would be like, what is this person doing? Like, stop touching me. He might start punching people like Umemiya. That was so funny. That's like the best scene. Like, punch him in the face. And there were like the 3 angles. It was so funny. I like rewatched that so many times. Okay, I actually like it when like I like him sticking his tongue out like this, because I mean he's eating something. There's nothing wrong with it. It's cute. I do like it. But see, I still feel like it doesn't look too much Kaji. Like, I feel like something is missing. Maybe it's his eyebrow. I'm prepared for those consequences. So funny. Maybe I'm prepared too. I don't know. Like, I think it would hurt so bad though. The way it replayed Kaji punching Uma had me rolling. I know. And like, I think the funniest part was actually like how, like, when Umemiya fell, like the moment that he fell, if you remember, like, Hiragi, his eyes were like following the movement of his like trajectory as he fell. That was so funny. Like, I replayed that part, like specifically that part, so many times. So I was like, it's so funny when like his eyes literally followed him falling. I know. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, they're just all like, they're all my babies. I love them. So precious. I'm also glad that you read the manga, because I think like a lot of people did not read the manga, and I'm like, the manga is so good. Deserves like a lot of love. Actually, I feel like this might be the best that I can do. Wait, someone is texting me. I've been so swamped lately. Okay, let me just respond. It's okay, I'll respond to my friend later. I'm actually horrible at responding to text messages unless it's someone who like texts me once in a blue moon. Like, I'm definitely not I'm not really good at social media stuff, and I've been like a lot slower at it because my friends are really slow at it too. Like, my close friends are very slow at responding, and I'm like, oh, perfect, now I've picked it up from them. I just won't respond to anyone. But I think I actually prefer myself to like not respond that much, because I'm like, I don't know, like, I feel like using screens too much is not great. My own opinion. But again, it's like so hard, because it's like, for artists, you do have to have some sort of social media presence, I think. Okay, I feel like this looks kind of solid. I don't know. Let me just double check. His eyes might be a little bit too big. Let me just try to fix that. Okay. Let me try to make it just a tiny bit smaller and see if it looks better. Okay, let me compare that. Okay, confirmed that was too big. I do think that it looks better when it's like tiny, like when it's a tiny bit smaller. Okay, and let me just move it inwards a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. Let's see if it gets better. Like, I feel like I always do like these very minor adjustments. I don't know if that was needed. Okay, I need to make it even tinier so I can judge from like a kind of like a distance. Okay, I think it's slightly better this way. Let's just keep it like that then. I also accidentally moved my window a little bit. Let me save this in case I forget to save and like lose all my progress, which thankfully has not happened to me. There's something. Let me just make this a tiny bit longer too. Might be a little too long now. Redo. Okay, let's do like here. Okay, I think it looks slightly better now. I love Windbreaker so much, OMG. Yeah, I love Windbreaker so much too. Hi, am I late? And hi, Sakura. Hi, I mean, you're never too late, you know. I'm still kind of drawing. This is actually Kaji. It's like, I know it's confusing, like, I mean... Oh, wait. Are you talking to, like, the other person? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about, like, the screen, like, the person I'm drawing. If I ever draw Kaji, could I tag you in it to show you? Yeah, or you could just send it to me. Because sometimes, like, I think tags, I sometimes don't see it. Like, there was I mean, there was someone who tried tagging or something and it didn't show up. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I was trying to figure it out for the longest time, and like there was another time when like an event host also wanted to tag me, and like I just didn't even see the tag. And when I saw like my other friends who were in the event post about it, I looked at like their description and I was tagged there, but I didn't see it. Like, it was just really weird. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens to me, but yeah. But yeah, you could send it in DMs or whatever way works. Okay, let me. My brain is. Oh, I want to update this. His eyebrows. It still looks kind of off. Maybe it's. Let me just make it like right here. Okay, let's look at it again. Okay, I think this is the right direction, but I need to make it just a tiny bit more, like a little longer. It will look better that way, so maybe here. Let's try this. Okay, I do think it looks better now. Okay, there we go. I think this is fine. And then let me add his ear, just a tiny bit. Okay. I feel like this is I'm kind of done with a sketch. Okay, this is nice. Let's see, what else am I missing? Yeah, I mean, it's a sketch, so I don't think I'll do like anything too fancy. Maybe I'll just do a color block behind him or something. I still kind of want to change something on his face though. It still looks a little off to me. I just don't know what it is. Maybe it's his nose. Let me move it a tiny bit outward. Did this even help? Oh yeah, it did. I do think it looks better. All these little subtle differences. Actually did it. Like, I feel like it... Yeah, let me make it a tiny bit smaller again. No, I think the original was better. Okay, but there's something I need to... Oh. Clicked the wrong thing. Okay, I might want to change his nose a tiny bit. Let's see. Okay, I duplicated the layer. I actually want it to be maybe, I don't know, like a tiny bit lower. No, this is not good. Okay, let me just redo this. Let me see which one is better. It looks similar to me. Okay, let me rotate it to take a look. They look similar, but I do think I like this one a little more. Like, I like the newer one a little more. Okay, let's do this one then, but I'm gonna make it a tiny bit thicker. Oh, that's like too much. Okay. I gotta go for a second and go eat dinner. I'll be back if the stream is still on. Sounds good. Thanks for joining the stream. I don't think you would be able to finish your dinner in 15 minutes because I think that is probably the time that I will still be streaming for. Because I do need to take a break too, and I probably need to start making dinner as well. So... And believe it or not, I'm actually pretty on time with eating my dinner, even though I'm really bad at eating on time for like my lunch because I prefer sleeping earlier. So, yeah, I hope you have a great dinner and have a great weekend because I do not work on weekends. So I will definitely not be streaming on the weekends, I think, unless I am crazy and decide to stream something. But we never know. But yeah, I hope you have a great dinner. And let me see. Yeah, I know it's Kaji. I like the baker aesthetic. Yeah, it is so cute. Wait, because you came here later. Let me show you. It's like the new official art of Kaji. I have a reference layer here. Right there. I'll open it for a little bit so you can see it. It's very cute. This is like a Valentine's Day special, I think. So I was just, oh, this is so cute. So I decided to draw this for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. I mean, in Asia, it's already Valentine's Day, but it's okay. A little late for them, but no worries. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start coloring him. But yeah, it'll be very basic coloring because I intended this to be a sketch. Because I'm still thinking about Free Aaron. Like, I'm probably going to try drawing Free Aaron still. So, yeah, this will be a very basic coloring. And basically no rendering. What colors should I use for his skin tone? Maybe this? Oh, this is very dark. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, hang on. I already knew it. I knew I would be coloring the entire freaking canvas because my lines are very sketchy and there's a lot of gaps in between. Okay. There we go. Wow, he looks kind of pale now. It's okay. Let's finish coloring it and then I can adjust it. Right there. And then here. Okay. I just realized that his thumb needs to show more from behind. So right here, let me rub this off. And what color was my line art? Okay, found the color. Actually, it might be a good idea because I'm using like a different brush from what I usually use for outlines. Might be good to like just note the color somewhere until I'm done with this artwork. Let me just see. Outline color. We just put a color dot here so I can just pick this color later. Okay, and then okay, what should I color next? I color his hair. Actually, the skin tone is not done yet. There's some gaps here that I need to fill out. Like right here, here. Is this supposed to be a gap? What is that line there that I drew? Oh, that's supposed to be his hair. Whoops. I don't even remember what I drew. And then let's do his hair. Oh, my layers. Sometimes, like once in a blue moon, I kind of feel like I want to stream myself gaming, even though I don't game. I like the look though, and I hope it goes well. How's your arm doing? Oh, I feel like it's doing okay, surprisingly. Like, I mean, I think yesterday or something I mentioned that I did fix some of my ergonomics, and I feel like it has helped a little bit. But yeah, I still do not want to push myself too much. Yeah, but I was like, I really want to do Kaji, so too bad. I have returned. What? Wait, that was five minutes or like 7 minutes. I don't know how long that was, but that was really fast. What are you having for dinner? Like one piece of vegetable? That was really, really fast. Like you should eat more. Don't eat too little. Gotta be healthy. What is his hair color? Like I always have like issues picking his hair color. It just looks so, I don't know, I feel like hair colors always look different everywhere. Like every time I see like, wow, now I know like the brush is not the outline. Oh my gosh. I need to manually color over it now. I did not think about this. See like how, because I used a pencil brush, so like I need to color under it because there are like so many gaps in between. What if I just duplicated the outline? Hey, that looks pretty good. I'll just duplicate it. I kind of like it. Wow, such an easy fix. But probably still need a color under it because there's still like a lot of gaps there. But it's definitely better. Let me just color over everything. I think they also had like a while ago there was like a Sakura, what's it called? Sakura playing his guitar artwork or something. His hairstyle was really cool. I don't know if you guys saw like the exhibition artwork. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of his hairstyle like that. But in Sakura, I will forgive. I love Sakura, so not to say that I hate his hairstyle in the exhibition artwork, but it's like I like his original hairstyle a lot more. I think Kaji just looked the same there, if I remember correctly. Or maybe a very subtle difference. Compared to this. It's a very subtle difference. This is a big difference to me. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, and then skin tone needs to go in here as well. Awesome. And let's work on his outfit. And that color. It's all very red. Maybe I should just make it brown. I feel like it might look better as saturated brown. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of reds in it. I do want it to be a little more brown. Okay, let me try using a brown instead. We'll see if that looks okay. Oh, but it might be like, is this too dark for the outline? I don't think the outline will show. I need to make it a little lighter. If not, my outline will be gone. Oh, this is still too dark for my outline. Well, the outline has, I probably need to recolor the outline because it's gonna be too light. Okay, let me just fill in the color first and see how. Oh, whoa. Oh, there we go. That's why. Jump scare. And it always happens, by the way. Okay, it's still showing. I think it's fine then. Do I like this color though? Let me just color everything first. I can easily adjust it later. Okay, let's go to this side too. Oh, I don't think I need. Oh, I probably still need this layer somewhere, but later. Okay. I'm just really fast, I guess. Reference engineer, don't worry. I ate enough. Oh yeah, I mean in the past I kind of ate like really fast too. But then one day I just swapped to like eating really slow. And now I feel like my speed is normal. Like I used to like swallow everything in 10 minutes because like in middle school and high school, like I had a lot of extracurricular activities, and then like for those activities, like they always happen during lunchtime. And they happen like 10 minutes after lunchtime starts. And what happens is that like by the time you walk there, it already started. So you basically do not have time to have lunch during that lunchtime. So you have to eat the recess before lunchtime, which is 10 to 15 minutes. And by the time you get your lunch box, that's like 5 minutes already. So like I swallow everything in like 10 minutes. That was how I did it in the past. But now I'm like, I have more time, so I'm just gonna eat slow. And then like, but now my speed is like kind of normal again, I guess. Like it probably takes me like 25 minutes to finish my like a fully cooked dinner. Well, actually 20 minutes is kind of long, maybe like 15 minutes. That's so kind of fast, huh? I don't know. But I don't like eating it like when it's like very, very hot. So I usually leave it like to cool out for like at least 10 minutes. Like I put them on the plate and like place it there for at least 10 minutes before I start eating. Sakura, precious baby kitty. I actually, how did I even see the recently? Oh, there was a recently in your sentence. Okay, I was like, why did I even read that wrong? I actually cosplayed Sakura recently. Yeah, that's cool. Like, I think, did you make your own cosplay or something? Like, did you like wear his jacket, or like did you actually do like the full cosplay? Because like I do very lazy cosplays. I just literally just wear the Haikyuu jersey because I'm very lazy. But yeah, I do not know how to like make the hair and stuff. Like, I mean, you could just buy that off somewhere, I guess. But most of the times I don't even cosplay because I'm like, I need to focus on selling my stuff during conventions, which I definitely do hope I can get into like more conventions so I can also, I don't know, do I want to cosplay? I don't know actually. But anyway, that's very cool that you cosplay him. I know that jump scare of the color filling the whole canvas when I try to fill something. Always happens to me. It's so bad. I actually once saw like a Haikyuu cosplayer. It was so cool. Like I don't even know how to express how cool that was, because they also like they made a little crow that actually looked like a real crow and placed it on their shoulders. I was like, wow, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And speaking of like funny cosplays, there's one time that I saw like someone cosplaying the KFC old man. Like, you know, the KFC logo man. I saw someone cosplaying that, and that person was also really good looking. I'm like, this is so funny. It was really cool. Definitely very, very impressive and very unforgettable. I had a wig and everything. I kind of have a jacket that I used as a base and then made it look like a fur jacket. Oh, that's really cool. And I love like, I think like it's also it's probably other than like Suo and Umemiya, because he always has those random shirts with like random Chinese characters. I guess you could always write them yourselves. But like if you cosplay Sakura, literally inside you just need a white shirt. And then Kaji, you just need a gray hoodie inside. Maybe like the other school, like not the school, like the other gang, Xixi Tolen, that one, like the lion one, that would be harder because like their jacket at the back, it's like there's like a very, very intricate thing like logo or something behind their backs. That one would be really hard to find. cosplayers are really awesome. I love seeing cosplayers. Yeah, they are pretty awesome. Yeah, there were like some that whenever I'm at events, I mean, I definitely see a lot of cosplayers because they just stop by my table, you know. And there was this person who cosplayed Masho. If you know Masho, I know Mr. Duck knows about it because I think we've talked about that briefly, but like that person cosplayed Masho so well, like because Masho's like he's not like muscular, he's just like toned, and the person was really toned too, and so like it fit him a lot. And then his hairstyle was like a complete match of Mash. Like it was a 100% match. Like I'm not even kidding, it was like 100% match. I was like looking at him and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like Masho, and this is like Mash Bernadette in real life. It was crazy. That was like one that I also remember like really clearly, because that person was a really like he looked like he walked out of Masho and stood in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I don't know, it was crazy. I was starstruck by Mash. Oh, that reminds me of cosplay Choji too. Oh, really? Wow. That's crazy. Did you buy the jacket somewhere? And then what do I need to add on top of this? I need the... Okay. What's this thing called? Like it's definitely not called a scarf. Talk about my horrible vocabs. My limited vocabs. Wow, I don't like this color. It's too dark. Let me make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, maybe that is slightly better. Maybe let's push it a tiny bit more. Okay, I will color that. Just mental note to myself, never use the pencil tool for sketching again, because I would have to manually fill in all these gaps. I don't really use the pencil tool that much. Maybe this just reminds me that I shouldn't use it again. Okay. Okay, I thought that I would stop my stream somewhere here, but like I'm here already. Might as well just do all the base colorings, right? Okay, let's use this red again. There we go. Nice. And then let's block in the other colors. Oops. That sounds like a cool Mash cosplayer. Holy moly. Yeah, I was like, I actually took a picture because I asked them, I was like, can I take a picture of you? Because he cosplayed it so well. Like, I think that is like I think he's probably the one cosplayer that cosplayed the best out of every character that I personally know. Like, yeah, like out of all the characters that I've seen people cosplay, and the characters that I recognize, because I mean a lot of the, you know, what's it called, like mobile game stuff, I do not recognize, and a lot of people cosplay those, so I'm sure there are like really great cosplayers out there. And I think like everyone, oh my gosh, I just realized that I drew his little scarf thing the wrong direction. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to change that now. That's why I froze. I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, so out of all the cosplayers that I've seen personally, I think that person was like the one that looked the most like a character in 2D. And what is this? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Glad that I noticed this before I finished this piece. So let me just fix that now. And let me look at the chat. 1 second. I would cosplay Suo, but the only deal breaker is having to wear an eye patch for that. Yeah, I imagine that would be a very annoying experience, especially if you're in a con and you have to like look at artwork and stuff. It would be a little annoying to like only be able to see one eye. Okay, so to be honest, like I think like Suo and his eye patch kind of scares me a tiny bit. Like it's not like in a bad way scared, you know? It's more like I'm very concerned that something really bad happened to him in the past, you know? I don't want to see trauma for like one in like any of these nice loving boys anymore. Like don't give me more trauma. I have enough from Sakura already. Like please don't give Suo such a sad story. I'm gonna cry. Like in that sense, I'm kind of scared, you know what I mean? Okay, I think I have to redraw this. This is not good. It's okay. It's not too hard. But yeah, I think like his eye patch really is really concerning to me. Okay, this is supposed to not be that straight of a straight line. It's supposed to be slightly curved. And then the blue, that's a really bright blue. I'm probably gonna tone that down. I don't like it when like colors are way too bright or like stand out too much. It's a very bright blue. It's so bright. I think if I were to design this, I would probably make it white or something. Like it's just very saturated. It looks like it's flashing in my eye. Anyway. I think I fixed it. And just make sure it looks okay, both sides. Yeah, I think it looks okay. Okay, now I can go back to coloring this. Okay, yeah, I'm probably just gonna block in all the base colors and then I'll call it a day. And then I will have to start sketching for Yeren and have to do my stamp rally stuff. Okay, there we go. The pencil tool isn't the best side, it'd be that way. Yes, I totally agree. I just haven't used it in so long that I was like, oh, look at this, it looks nice as a sketch, but then when you color, that's when the nightmare starts. Okay. Now I think I got it. I need to know Soul's backstory now, but at the same time, no, my babies. Yeah, sometimes I make colors more pixel or muted to keep it from hurting my eyes while I draw. Yeah, I think like when I draw, I think there are two things that concern me. The first thing is my hands, and the second one is my eyes. Like I'm like, some of our friends told me they're like, oh, my eyesight is always pretty meh. So I don't care. And I'm like, I still care. I care a lot. Okay, let me make it a little less saturated. I wonder if this color is... Let me test this. Oh, I don't really like the... I don't like the blue accent. The blue accent color. Maybe I'll look at... I think it's more like... It's very hard to control this color. What's my friend sending me? My friend sent me a long paragraph screenshot. I'll read that later. Oh. Okay. I'll need to erase a tiny bit of this. Okay. Okay, yeah, the blue isn't too flashy this way. Oh, there's a lot of pinks too. The pink is very muted. I actually wanted to pop more. Okay, I mean, I'm probably gonna change it a tiny bit. It's okay. Let's use... I actually don't know what pink I want. Okay. What if I use this pink? Wait. Oh. Accidentally use the eraser tool. Probably is too pink. This is very purple. Oh, I think this color is okay. Yeah, let's use this color. There. I also feel like I didn't really exactly follow the design, but I guess it's fine. We color this and then this. I'm excited to see Solo's backstory. Definitely my favorite character from Runbreaker. Yeah, I think it's gonna take a while for us to see it. Or actually, I don't really know. Now that Sakura's story is kind of... Well, we kind of know a little bit about his story already. Like, I feel like there's more to it. Like, I feel like... I guess they would go more into his story. Because I feel like right now we got a glimpse of it, but like... It doesn't feel as blown out as the other characters yet. I'm not sure if it's just me or like if other people feel the same too, but I feel like there should be some more to his story. But I'm guessing once Sakura's story is kind of out there, then it would be Suo's turn, which I feel like they should talk about Suo's story before they go into Sakura's story, because Suo is still like, he's still a side, he's like probably he's also one of the main protagonists, but Sakura is obviously the main character, and I usually feel like they talk about the main character's backstory like the last, because it's like supposed to be the grand finale thing, you know? But I don't know, maybe they would do it like together. Like they might do like Suo and Sakura together. That's just my guess. I don't know. Like maybe as they're fighting, Suo would talk about his backstory and Sakura would be like, oh, I understand you, bro. Definitely he's not gonna say that, but like Something along the lines. Imagine him just being like, I feel you, bro. That'd be so funny. If that was like the translation, please screenshot and send it to me. And I'm probably gonna go viral if that actually happens. Like, I feel you, bro. Yeah, I found it a little shorter than the other, but I thought it was just because I read too fast. No, I think it's a little shorter because I think like other people's stories, they go for like maybe like 2 or 3 chapters. I'm just thinking about Kuryu. And I also like for Nirei, I'm just wondering if like the beginning was already his backstory. I don't think so. I feel like there's more to his story too. Like the beginning where he was like a scaredy cat or something and felt like he was very weak or something, you know? Like it was like the very beginning, like 2nd episode or something. I don't think that was his full backstory. I think there's more. I personally think that there's more. So maybe we're still missing like, I don't know. I do think like Suo's like maybe like one of the final bosses or something. Like sometimes I actually tempted to think like, is Suo maybe secretly like a bad guy? Like what if he's actually like a villain that turns to, like that gets changed to like a good character because like after fighting Sakura. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm tempted to think that way. I don't know. Because there were actually scenes that I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like I can big brain these things out. But I might be wrong, you know? I'm not the author. But there's a lot up in the air. But the one thing for sure, I do think Nirei has more stories like than what has been shown. Because I don't even think we've been seeing his story that much. Like, I mean, I don't recall reading that in the manga or something, anything. It was just the beginning part that briefly talked about his like his fears and not fears, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. I feel you, bro. Yeah. Sakura's backstory that they gave us though still made me cry. Yes, it made me cry too. I at this rate I probably cry for everyone's backstory. In the latest update, crazy. Suo tells his traumatic backstory. Sakura, yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel like whenever I say my favorite bro, I literally hear my friend's like voice in my head because she keeps saying that. It's so funny. And now I feel like sometimes I also like am tempted to say it. I'm like, no, stop, don't say that. And like one of my friends really likes saying holy cow. And then like during her birthday I bought her a birthday card that said, holy cow, it's your birthday. Because I'm like, I literally hear her voice when I see this card. I heard your voice when I was buying it and paying for it. So you have to have it now. Okay, save. Make sure I save everything. And then I need the gold here. Yay! I think like the base color is kind of done. Wait, his eyes. Was it this? Yeah, it was this. Okay, almost there, and then I can stretch. And then I need to cook. Okay. What color do I want to use? Maybe. Oh, it's kind of weird that like because I'm only sharing my window So when I pick colors and like pick tools, I'm literally the only one who can see it. Okay, maybe this color. Oh, this is very pale now. Well, I have trouble picking colors suddenly. I can't remember what color I was trying to find. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, I colored outside. Was I there? And then I think his eyes like a really pale bluish gray. Yeah. I feel like I usually use blue instead because I like it blue. I feel like it's more blue than gray, but sometimes it turns out like it looks gray. I think it's blue. Just do a blue color because I think it looks nice. I'll tone it towards the gray side though. That. Okay. I feel like I keep saying okay, because it's like, because I watch Kuzuha's streams too much, and he keeps saying okay, and then like I just pick it up because I keep hearing it. Okay, there we go. And wait, yeah, let me color his tongue. It needs to be red. Color picking is so hard. This is very desaturated. Let me just change that. I don't like it. I think that is slightly better. Okay, and then like his lollipop, I really wanted to like pop a lot. So we're gonna use a very saturated. What color? Pink / red. I need it to be like flashing in front of people's faces. Where should I add this? Okay, I'll make it a very saturated color, kind of. Like, I would say this. It's so saturated. Okay, no. This is, I don't like this. I'll tone it towards the red side. There. I think this should work. But I feel like this red makes it look poisonous. Like it feels like he's eating some sort of poisonous candy. Okay, I'll change it a tiny bit. I don't want to poison Kaji. Okay, this is yeah, I think this color is slightly better. Never in a million years would I poison him. He's so precious. Such a precious little baby. So cute. I feel like I just love all the heartwarming anime so much. Anything that's heartwarming, I love. And then this gets let me do a slight gray for this stick. Okay, and then I need to fill in his skin here because there's a white spot. Okay. I feel like this is basically it. Did I? Wow, hang on. I wanted to duplicate this outline so it looks more. Yeah, so it looks less light. Oh, I kind of want to render it now that I'm here, but I feel like I probably should stop. Maybe I'll render it for like 10 minutes. No, it's okay. I feel like I need to rest a little bit anyway. Oh, we look at the chat because I haven't looked at it in a bit. No, I say okay a lot too, don't worry. Same for me too, when stuff okay, it's yeah. Yeah, we all have like stuff that we like, words that we use a lot. Radioactive lollipop, no wonder Kaji can go beast mode. Who's giving him these lollipops? Oh, his backstory was really cute too. Oh, it's kind of, I don't know. I cried reading his backstory as well. I really want it to be animated. I need to see that scene. Even though it's made me cry, Wind Waker has been a good heartwarming break from all the heavy stuff I've been watching. Yeah, I think it's like a heartwarming, like it makes you cry in a touching way. Like it's not like a heavy show, you know. So I do like it. I actually do not watch that much heavy stuff because I just don't really enjoy like anything that's like too dark, heavy and stuff. And I also do not like using my brain too much when I watch animes. So I always pick like the very lighthearted ones or like funny ones, no brainers to watch. And like heartwarming stuff I do watch, no matter like if it makes me use my brain, then it makes me use my brain. I don't care. But then yeah, I don't really watch a lot of like the heavy stuff because I'm like, there's too much negativity already everywhere, so I don't really want to watch any more of those. But yeah. Okay, I am hoping that I'll be able to like, I think I should be able to finish this before tomorrow hits so I can post it on Instagram or something. And it's a sketch. No one's gonna be like no one's gonna be like, oh, you didn't put in any effort. I mean, even if I did not, people wouldn't say that because most of my followers are very nice. I'd like to believe that. But yeah. Okay, I think I streamed longer than I thought I would again, which now I realize kind of happens quite a lot. But it's been fun talking to you guys. So again, thank you so much for joining my stream and for chatting with me. I definitely do enjoy chatting with people a lot. So it's nice that I don't have to talk to myself for like all of my streams. So thank you for being here. And for anyone who like did not catch up on the live session and you stumbled across this, if you like the video, remember to give me a thumbs up or like feel free to comment or like share and do whatever you want. Not like whatever you want, but like, you know, just hit the like button basically. But yeah, thanks again for watching the stream, and I will chat with you guys again sometime soon. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. Even if you're single, you can always watch anime. And have a great weekend too. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh, I enjoyed chatting with you too. And yeah, it was a fun stream. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.